shit is like they got divorced, can't get a house and all that.
Yeah.
English man and vector everyone else.
But it's understandable, isn't it? Because like if life is shit and you can't see a way forward, because everybody, I think most people, there's a certain point in which you say, you know what, I just want a sensible, steady life that I can build on.
Done everything you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you kind of want.
Because that's why because obviously I'm in construction, on site now. There's a couple Eastern European man, and them man work like soldiers. So there's two, they're banging out everything. Yeah, there's one old English guy. Yeah. Now my thing is no one ain't outworking me. So I'm keeping. If you do one flat day, I'm doing one flat day. So bam, but this English guy, he's not really. He don't feel like he should have to keep up. Just what I mean. And then it's just a little thing over materials. Go, they got all the materials in there. I said, yeah, just go and take. I just go and take it, mate. That's what I do. I don't even ask. I just go. He's going. Yeah, why do these bloody Eastern Europeans? And he just started going into one. And I was thinking, bloody hell, bro, they're just affecting, like, you just don't want to have to, you don't see like you have to, you don't want to have to feel like you have to dig deep enough.
What do they call it? Entitlement? Entitled.
I'm not gonna lie, these Europeans do their thing still.
Listen, I rate them. I rate the way that they do their thing.
Do you remember when I worked for Spenny G's, the car?
Yeah.
So I remember I've gone there. I'm sorry, but I'm not working off my socks or anything. These brothers come in. I ain't keeping up with them.
All wet and that.
No chance. I know. I'm waiting to get something.
Bro.
I don't want to.
And you're not hating on them. I'm not hating on them.
You know, man, I hate still.
Other man are hating.
I'm gonna employ you over you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna employ. What am I gonna do?
It's like the Jamaicans in America. Even the Americans making jokes about particularly Jamaicans. But he's talking of a Jamaican man there. And Jamaican said, what wrong with you, man? Enough money there. Me have 3 jobs, you know? Why? We just a run thing. And the guy said, well, if you friggin' leave one of those jobs, me I'll get one. It's like, how the hell you come here and get 3 jobs? But this is what them man they're doing. Because when yard man dropped down in America, we're like, what am I gonna have to do? No, man.
That's what it's, remember, they're coming there specifically to work, and you know what it is. Even they don't even listen to the noise. They don't care about the grumbling. They don't even wash it off. You can only want like they just know. Boom! The work's there, and I'm doing it.
And I'm gonna get paid.
I'm gonna get paid. That's it.
Yeah. And you're gonna get paid in US. Right.
So the Jamaican man's complaining to the American. What is wrong?
But that
work them out, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I say. Me, I'm not letting no one outwork me, and that's why as well, a lot of the natives, their mindsets they're just used to not having to getting paid full, but not doing that much work. They don't like that a man's making them have to work. But the reality of it is, you gotta adapt to the time. Them days done. You understand what I mean?
They're gone.
Because they're used to work. If you're not gonna keep up, you're gonna lose it.
And the relevant is,
there's other people there.
There's other natives that's employing them. So you're complaining.
Because what they had to do to get their wage and get away with now, obviously the bigger heads are paying the Eastern Europeans.
They're nicking a living
cheaper and getting more work done.
But this is the thing which sometimes the general population don't take into consideration. Do not think that the CEOs of the companies and the government tax system don't factor in the Eastern European.
Of course they do.
You understand?
But this is what.
If that CEO knows he's got, I've got a building company. How many Eastern Europeans I got on here? What? You have 50 Eastern Europeans, 20 Jamaicans. Yeah, man.
It's good, you know.
Is this coming in on time or what?
When the Brexit was going on, I was under the impression that no Englishman didn't like Eastern Europeans. And I think I went to one company. There's all these Eastern Europeans on site and that. When I went upstairs, there's like 20 Englishmen upstairs just run the phones. I think I said they don't mind it. But obviously, them managers running all the phones,
Well, bro,
run the business, and they're happy. And I was thinking, you lot must feel like a bit of traitors, though.
Well, bro, but you got to remember, the Eastern European man are keeping them in profit, bro.
Yeah.
They're keeping them in profit. They're making it a plus.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? So they know, like, their workforce, they know. And I'll be, cause some of them, and they also factor in the lazy natives.
Yeah.
So they know, like, we can expect that much from Dave. You know, he's going to leave at 3:30.
Yeah.
He's going to take 2 hours lunch. But they know the Eastern European man are going to cover that. Do you understand what I mean? So really, they're doing them a favour because that's their familiars. That's they remind them of their brothers and their uncles and their. Do you know what I mean? So they're.
You're right, even when I was at DPD, them man that was always like being difficult.
Yeah.
I'm not taking this, I'm not taking that. Like, this girl must be just bro. Every morning, them man, like maybe the big scene.
Let me give you one time I was on a site in Tower Hamlets, right that way, yeah. There was one brother in there. I didn't realize he was the owner's son, yeah. Bro, we was in a plant. This time I'm apprentice, bro. He was in there moaning, oh, we can't do this, we need that, we need this. But with their ages, nothing got done. These Eastern European man come in like soldiers, bro. They just come in, put their lasers down, threw everything up. And I just thought, wow, this brother's head, because I don't know any different. So I'm thinking, wow, we really can't do nothing. These man just come and just, everything was done. And I said, yeah. Do you understand this?
About black businesses.
Yeah.
And we also talking about coming down, me and Jamal and Ishmael and Kareem, cultural assimilation. Now, for the black community, we're talking about holding up black businesses and everything. And
are you familiar with this boycott that's going on?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But how much of the second and third generation have become so culturalized, assimilated, that work ethic,
it's gone.
Doing something, and that's what I'm saying. They will not turn the money back in because they are not about. They don't have no house to build in Jamaica no more. You understand? And they got the council flat. You see what I mean? And so those things put, rather than giving you the desire and the hunger, so too deep with that cultural assimilation, and you don't have no fire to actually go ahead. So
that's where it is.
You're not do the tool job. And you're not going to work the 12 hours.
There's no family to send money back or son and daughter to make over.
It's like me and Jamal are heating engineers. When they extra overtime, we grab it, come winter time. You have to run with the phone.
There's truth in that. There is an assimilation that has taken place.
And our people, because our West Indian culture is also a very English culture. So why West Indians even coming to England, we find it no problem disappearing into British society. We culturally assimilate very quickly and everything.
Okay, so would you say the same is for other ethnicities like Asians and that? Because there is something going on at the moment where people are encouraging black people to boycott South Asian companies and businesses.
What company are you talking about? Because that's what
but see,
like the ones that own like Caribbean products.
Well, but see, that's what I would have thought. I would have thought it's.
I was shocked when I found out. Is it Tropical?
Tropical Sun.
The seasoning,
It's owned by Asian company, South Asian company,
That baffled me.
Yeah, but they use seasoning as well.
But the thing about Tropical Sun, that sounds like that's got West Indian twang to it, like, and it's chicken seasoning, jerk seasoning, curry goat seasoning. They don't make curry goat. Do you understand? Oxtail seasoning. Do you understand what I mean?
It market to us. It's market to us.
So, but do you think so? What? How have that? Because okay, so you're saying it's true, like the Caribbean descent, we've lost that purpose kind of thing. But how have the Asians? What's the difference with the Asian?
Okay, like we was talking about this coming down. Okay, you find some of the Asian population, different population, they have a more insular, inward-looking hold on, and they perceive the wider society as aggressive against their culture.
Yeah.
So they don't,
Okay,
like you said,
so
they don't spread out
to
as
put
easy.
it this way, it's like in the UK, the Asians, the Indians, and them. Okay, they practice more cousin marriages in Britain than they do in India and Pakistan.
That's what. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but I'm telling you how they hunker down.
Yeah.
Keep the culture in.
And it's not just them, you know.
It's not just them, but
it's not
other
just them.
people.
Yeah.
But us now, okay? You know,
Okay.
they will keep it in the community. No, we're not marrying our girls in the community. We're gonna get our next one. That aspect, and then cultural dilution, how quickly we assimilate. We have nobody to blame but ourselves. Okay, put it this way: any of the traditional Caribbean boroughs before gentrification, what did we get together to actually bring it up? Gentrified ourselves. You know, we just moved out. We moved out of those boroughs. We let the gentrification happen. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Because we understand how this society works and everything. I'm saying there's something about us that also do that, and also maybe what we got from our parents and them, and our grandparents going back home and this and that. We severed the tie from back home, and then assimilated ourselves so much that we still didn't build nothing. And you can't make somebody spend his money. Because I'm going down the pub with John, and I feel comfortable down there having a pint. Me not have no red stripe. Okay? I'm not drinking red stripe. You understand?
There are other historical sort of like, I think, pointers around that whole thing of the Asian communities, because they were brought in to operate at different levels in societies as well. I'm sure that it still has an impact now, and it shows itself now, but I know they were brought into parts of East Africa as sort of like as a merchant class type to sit underneath the sort of like the colonial administrators, and then
That's
and
why
also before
kicked them out of
and there's been lots of movement of them out of East Africa, but now they're returning. So they let like that business owning class and that wholesaling class. That's how they were in East Africa. They did the same thing in parts of South Africa where they came in to serve that purpose.
Under the British colony then?
So that's the whole sort of like colonial piece.
So what you're saying then, Dad, is that say for example they bought like Windrush generation to be Labour, and they assimilated the Asians to be because also remember, so you remember as well that there are lots of Indians in the Caribbean. Who financed their businesses?
But this is just structural, isn't it?
But who finance? How did they have the finances to get the businesses?
Finance, I don't know. I don't know how they managed to finance, but I think that they did. But
That's a name change.
But that inward looking aspect meant that they pulled money differently.
They put the partner system on steroids too.
Yeah.
Because I heard that they'll live in a house. They'll all live in one house, buy one house together, save up, buy another house, and all that stuff like that.
Because that formula works, and I'm saying we dilute that family formula. It works over millennia. You stick together, you build the thing, and even a man feels like I'm at the end of it this year. That's one aspect of it.
I don't want to make excuses for the things that we haven't done, right? Because that's not what we're about. But we have a different historical journey.
Of course, there is.
We've dealt with so much in-house civil wars, you might say, from Jamaica to England. Even now here, we ain't gonna build because look.
And yet still.
No, but you're right, slave.
That's what we were. That's what we were. We're Labour.
We've faced different obstacles than they have. We've had obviously a lot's happening in there with the British when they a lot of things happen. But we have. It's not like we have faced a lot of oppression. Do you know what I mean?
They've wanted to mold us into labour. That's what it was from the get-go.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but also that whole approach fits with how society is now. Because society now is that we just really need workers, to go and earn your money, get taxed, and keep on earning your money and get taxed.
So even our mindsets then, Dad, because if you look at it, we would not be able to provide them their products, that wouldn't happen. How have we had the mindset where we're happy that they're providing us our products with no pushback? But it's normal. But it's not. No, it's not bothered us. It's not bothered us.
It hasn't bothered us. It hasn't bothered us. It hasn't bothered us.
Because that's all we've known, though.
No, because I was thrown back when I found out that that's owned by an Asian man.
Well, I know
that. To me. But also, I'm happy if I'm a black man and I've created a product that the whole Asian community. I don't give a damn. I'm cool.
Because you want your market. All you want is your market. That's what. Remember now, your grandmother, a
man just saw
and he took it. So
your grandmother, and her generation. So that Windrush generation, their thing was go to the market. Yeah, I have to go to the Indian man shop today because I have to get X, Y, and Z. Standard. That was that was part of the cultural experience, and I think that comes out of the Caribbean. But also, I don't know how different it is because you've got Asians and you've got Chinese, and they're the mercantile class.
Is it in Jamaica? In Jamaica, the Indians are not. They're there, but they're not seen as the merchant class. The Chinese were more. The Chinaman will have you go way deep in the bush and have a little shop.
Yeah.
It's more the Chinese. Take that position.
But then there's the tiers in it because they always talk about that the colonial tiers, the complexion, but also they brought people in to serve different purposes within the structure.
And the Chinese came to Jamaica to cut sugarcane and the Indian. But the Chinaman said, "What?
This is hard work. This is hard work."
So as soon as his indentured service was up, he's like, "Man, we can't do this, man."
Remember, they came, but were getting paid.
They were getting paid.
Yeah, we were taken there and weren't getting paid.
So then, what are we saying? Then it's not. So then you're saying that we shouldn't have an issue of the situation that is.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, because, I'm not saying that. Because my thing is this. Because this is what. Because I'm like you. So. I wasn't aware of it until Nina was born, and then I'm having to go. Her mum's sending me to the shop to get her hair products and that. Then I'm going there and I'm thinking, hold on, I want this. And then I didn't like the way I was being treated.
100%, because that's where I'm coming from.
And then so then I'm seeing, and then I've got this smug guy all up in my face. I know what I'm getting, following me around. Trying to tell me what's good for my people. I was like, hold on. And then I'm going to the next one and I'm seeing this woman disrespecting elder black women and being rude to everyone. You don't even want to touch them. And that's when I said, hold on, you got a disdain for us, but you want to come and take our money. That
100%. That's what cut it for me. When I started to see it, I said, you know what? These people, nah. And so,
do you not think that's been created by us though in the first place?
I do remember.
And say that
we did keep up some.
All people are polite.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing.
Because look, my brethren's mum, she was scared of black men.
Yeah.
But she had been robbed by a group of black men as soon as she come to England. Do you know what I mean? But then also, by her son being around black men, she's realised that, okay, that was that group. I can't associate everybody with that one incident with me. Do you know what I mean? So, is it on? Like you said, responding to a reaction to a response.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
and now their guards are up. I'm gonna treat everyone the same.
But in Jamaica, with the Jamaican history, with the Chinese merchants, the black people burnt down the neighborhood one year.
Because because reality is
because they were like people were they weren't didn't think they were being treated. The whole thing. Just burn it.
Now the issue is, and I think this is where our own growth comes into play, because we know now that burning down a thing, right, he's just going to claim his insurance and bill it back up.